I'm Lydia Walker.
And I'm Jet Johnson. We're members of Panther Television and My Phillips County Online.
Both of these organizations work together to bring you this free broadcast of PTV sports.
We greatly appreciate our sponsors, and we hope you support them as much as they support us.
Those sponsors include First National Bank and Trust,
Dana Graham of American Family Insurance,
the Hansen Museum,
Amber Wave,
Rogers and Associates Insurance,
Farmers National Bank,
Coombs Trucking,
Phillips County Health Systems,
Trinity Ag Cooperative, Inc.,
Dr. Ron Juneman at Professional Family Eye Care,
Cliffs Welding,
Mapeson Miller LLP,
4C Land and Auction,
Phillips County Community Foundation,
Phillipsburg Chamber and Main Street,
and Phillips County Convention and Visitor Bureau. Additional thanks to Golden Plains Credit Union
and individuals who also donate to Panther Television.
Thanks again for watching.
Go Panthers!
To the beach, y'all. Let's go.
Cashman's freshman guard. Ryan Rodriguez, freshman guard.
Owen Miller, freshman post. Caleb Leidig, freshman guard. Mason Lauren, sophomore guard.
Eli Springer, sophomore guard.
Aiden Shaw, sophomore post.
Zane Shields, sophomore post.
Zach Delaney, sophomore guard. Cleveland Corman, junior guard. Tanner Herinik, junior guard.
Colin Springer, junior guard.
Blaze Christie, junior guard.
EJ Hall, junior post.
William Jessup, junior guard.
Dalton McGrath, junior post.
Cody Summit, junior guard.
Caden Seams, senior post.
Avery Jacobs, senior guard.
Carter Kendall, senior post.
For 140 years, you've given us the chance to be a part of your community and support our rural lifestyle. You've shared your dreams and allowed us to celebrate with you. We are proud to be a part of this wonderful community, a place we all call home. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you for 140 years. First National Bank and Trust.
Hey Serena, what's up?
Can I get some of those prescription sunglasses that Taryn got last year that helped her three-point shooting?
Absolutely.
Hey, Dr. Dearman, can I get a pair of those too?
No problem. Just don't tell Taryn.
Seriously, Dr. J, I thought those polarized sunglasses were just for me. Dr. J, even Yoki?
Tell Coach I'll be shooting threes all season. You can also get your prescription sunglasses from Dr. Juneman.
Just go to Dr. Ron Juneman's Facebook page and click on Shop Now or call his office. Make my eye doctor your eye doctor.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny dreams fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Build a meaningful career that you'll enjoy at Phillips County Health Systems.
What is important to you and how can we help fulfill that? Because work isn't just punching that time clock and getting $1 for that work. It's also having that fulfillment of satisfaction of a job well done.
Collaborate with a professional team.
We have a very team-oriented environment here. We like to collaborate on our patients.
Enjoy flexible scheduling.
If it's working from home, if it's being able to have a flexible schedule to attend activities, we try to provide it as much as possible. We try not to just cookie cutter, this is what you have to do. We want to listen to what are the values of that person and how can we accommodate them.
Find meaning with important work.
Well, I think healthcare is one of those areas that will always be a needed field. We're able to provide top-notch, evidence-based interventions that patients don't have to travel for.
Join our Phillips County Health Systems team.
Are you looking for reliable insurance options in Phillipsburg, Kansas? Look no further than Rogers & Associates Insurance. Our team is dedicated to providing great options for home, agriculture, auto, and commercial insurance. Whether you're a homeowner, farmer, or business owner, we have the coverage you need to protect what matters most. Trust us to provide you with personalized service and competitive rates. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance today to learn more about our insurance solutions.
The Hansen Museum of Logan, Kansas is where history and creativity unite. For over 50 years, we've been your cultural hub, offering a diverse range of exhibits, from captivating Lego brick displays to timeless joy of Bob Ross's art. But we're not just a museum, we're a community gathering space. Join us for thrilling events like Murder Mysteries or celebrate creative talents at one of our many events. At the Hansen Museum, we're not just preserving the past, we're creating memories for the future.
At Farmers National Bank, we believe that strong foundations are built on faith, hard work, and everyday heroes. For over a century, we've been proud to serve the communities that have made us who we are today. We honor everyday heroes who dedicate their lives to serving others. You inspire us to treat every customer with the respect and care they deserve. At Farmers National Bank, we know that strong communities are built on strong foundations, and we are proud to be part of yours. Farmers National Bank, honoring strong foundations since 1921.
Coombs Trucking of Phillipsburg, Kansas is not just about delivering dependable service for 60 years. We're about supporting the heart of our community, our area athletes and students. As we celebrate this milestone, we're proud to champion the young talents and minds that make our community strong. Here's to 60 years of service and to the students and athletes who inspire us every day. Coombs Trucking, driving forward with pride.
And welcome to the Phillipsburg High School Chuck Newland Gymnasium.
And now, on for our
We're getting ready for the Trego Golden Eagles versus Phillipsburg Panthers boys varsity basketball matchup.
Up first for the Eagles.
Starting out for the Eagles is number 0, Graydon Dinas. He's a senior and he's 6'2". For the Panthers, number 0 is EJ Hall. He's a 6'1" junior. For the Trego Golden Eagles, number 3, 6' senior, Jaron Windholtz. The Panthers is a 5'10" junior, number 2, Cleveland Corman. The Eagles is a 5'9" senior, number 4, Tate Flavin.
And for your Panthers is the 5'7" junior, number 11, Tanner Herenick.
For the Panthers, a 5'7" junior, Tanner Herenick. Number 11.
5'10" sophomore, number 5, Mason Yingling. And for your Panthers, he's a 5'7" junior, number 15, Colin Springer.
For the Panthers, another 5'7" junior, number 15, Colin Springer. For the Joaquini Trego Golden Eagles is number 5, Mason Yingling. Also for the Trego Golden Eagles is number 11, Aston Walsh. The final starter for your Phillipsburg Panthers is number 45, Caden Seams. A 6'2" senior. Tipping off for the Trego Golden Eagles is number 0, it's Dynas, and for the Panthers is 0, Paul. And warmed up for that jump. The ball is up, and the Trego Golden Eagles win the tip. Goes into the hands of number 5, that's Yingling. Yingling over the windholes. His pass is tipped away and stolen by number 0, Paul. Corman with it. Seams with it, goes up for 2. Gets those 2 points to start out this ball game. Yingling taking the ball down the court. Passes it over to Windholes. Windholes goes to Dynas. Dynas back to Windholes at the 3-point line. Screen, back to Dynas inside. Yingling for a wide open 3. Gives Trego the lead by 1 point. Corman with it. Corman picks up his dribble, ball's dead, gives it to Herenick. Passes it down to Springer. Goes up for 3, his shot's no good. Dynas comes away with the rebound. Gives it to Yingling, passes it over to Windholes. Dynas thinks about that 3, but doesn't shoot it with Seams right there in his face. Passes tipped around and finally falls into the hands of E.J. Hall, who takes the ball down the court, passes it back out to Herenick. Ball goes over to Cleveland. Corman passes it back out to Springer. Paul goes up for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Yingling. Yingling. Seems is going to be called for a foul. The Panther crowd doesn't seem to agree with that call. That's his first personal foul and the first team foul for the Phillipsburg Panthers, or the first foul in general here in the first quarter. 6 minutes left to go. Dynas is ready for his first shot. It's good. That puts the Trego Golden Eagles at 4, with the Panthers still trailing by 2. Looking to increase that lead to 3. Here with that second shot, which he does. Hall inbounds to Herenick, who takes the ball down the court. Over to Hall. Springer in the corner, goes into Seams, gets that ball. Over to Corman. Dribbles around the 3-point line. Hall drives in, goes up for 2. No foul going to be called there, and Dynas comes away with the rebound. He passes over to Yingling, who loses control of it and goes out of bounds. Hall inbounding to Springer. Corman over to Hall. Pass over to Herenick, back over to Hall, who's wide open for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded again by Dynas. I think that's his third. Flavin takes the ball down the court. Flavin over to Yingling. To Walt for 3 points, putting the Trego Golden Eagles at 8. Panthers had the lead there to start out the game, but quickly lost it. And are now trailing by 6. Springer's block shot there didn't fall. Rebounded by the Eagles. Flavin with it over to Yingling. Yingling dribbles in, basically undefended. Dynas comes in for the rebound. Herena comes down with it. A foul is going to be called on number 5, Yingling. That's his first personal foul and the first team foul. There are 4.5 minutes here to go in the first quarter, with the Panthers trailing by 6. Passes into Herenick, taking the ball down the court, hoping to cut into that Trego lead. Over to Springer into Hall, who dribbles in. And going to be called for a travel as he backed up a little before his shot. Wall inbounds to Flavin. In for the Panthers is number 12, Eli Springer. Goes in for Hall. Looks like he's having a tough time of it, so he's going to go sit down. Flavin takes the ball down the court. Dynas with it, passes it over to Walt. Yingling. Passes it back over to Walt, who tries to drive in. Gets tripped up there as he tries to pass it back out and is going to be fouled by, I believe, number 11. Nope, number 12, Eli Springer. That's his first personal foul. That's the team's second foul. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Flavin passes it into Dynas. Over to Walt, who drives in. He's going to be fouled. Probably should have been called for a travel. That's the third foul for Phillipsburg. With number 15, Colin Springer, that's his first personal foul. 4 minutes left to go. Herenick takes that inbounds play away and goes up for a 2. He's going to be fouled and goes to the line to shoot. The foul is on number 0, Dynas. That's his first personal foul, their second team. Herenick's first shot is up and good. That puts the Panthers at 3 and ends the 8-0 run that the Trego Golden Eagles had. The second shot is up and also good. He's got 2 points now for the Panthers. Walt over to Dynas. Looking to pass the ball inside, nothing open. Gives it over to Windholz. Flavin. Walt looked like he was looking for a screen there, but didn't get one. Over to Yingling. Dribbles in, goes up for 2. That's good. Puts them back in the lead by 6. Springer goes over to Seams, who doesn't quite see that it's a pass and not a shot in time. Flavin takes the ball down. Waite takes it up to the top of the 3. Takes that open 3-point shot. Gary's going to call a timeout for the Panthers to see if he can change up some of what's happening, as the Panthers are currently down by 9. And we'll be back with you after this break.
Coombs Trucking of Phillipsburg, Kansas is not just about delivering dependable service for 60 years. We're about supporting the heart of our community, our area athletes and students. As we celebrate this milestone, we're proud to champion the young talents and minds that make our community strong. Here's to 60 years of service, and to the students and athletes who inspire us every day. Coombs Trucking, driving forward with pride.
And welcome back to the Phillipsburg versus Trego varsity boys basketball matchup. On the court for the Panthers is Eli Springer, Colin Springer, Tanner Herenek, Cleveland Corman, and Caden Seams. For the Eagles, we have Yingling, Waltz, Flavin, Dynas, and Windles. Springer with it over to Herenek, who goes up for three. His shot goes off the center of the rim, no good. Foul is going to be called on the Panthers as the Trego Eagles came down with that rebound. Foul is on number 2, Cleveland Corman. That's his first personal foul and the 4th team foul of the Panthers in this quarter. There's 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. Flavin takes the ball down the court. Dynas drives in versus Seams. His shot goes up and is no good. Rebound comes down to Springer. Herenek with it. Dribbles it up to the top and down to Cleveland. Cleveland tries to hit his loose ball over to Herenek, but it bounces off his cap and into the hands of the Trego Golden Eagles. Yingling takes the ball down the court for 2 points for the Eagles. That puts them at 15, 11 points ahead of the Panthers. Cleveland with it. Over to Herenek. Down to Springer. Back to Corman. Seems going to try to get a hand on it, and it's going to be fouled by Hudson Dynas. That's his second personal foul. Number 33 is going to come into the game for him. It's his first appearance in this ball game, and that is Sammy Espinoza. Carter Kendall comes into the ball game for the Panthers. He wears number 10. Eli Springer inbounding. Gets it into Colin Springer, right underneath the net, and he gets it up and in for 2. Puts the Panthers at 6. There's a minute and 48 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Flavin over to Windles. Windles dribbles inside, tries to pass it back out, but it's stolen away by Kendall. Kendall gets it to Hall, who gets it up and into the net for another quick 2 points. That puts the Panthers at 8, quickly closing in on that Trego lead. Flavin takes the ball down the court. Yingling gets in, the ball's dead. A dumb ball. Obviously, Yingling thinks that should be a foul. Herenek with it. Over to Colin Springer. Back to Herenek. Up to Eli Springer. Kendall passes it up to Hall, who goes up for the shot as he's being fouled. He's going to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on blue number 4. That's Flavin. That's his first personal foul, the 4th team foul for Trego Golden Eagles here in the first quarter with a minute left to go. Hall's first shot is up, no good, off the front of the rim. Everything's getting set for his second shot. Ball is up. That one goes in. It's 9 points for the Panthers, only 6 points behind the Trego Golden Eagles. Flavin takes the ball down the court. Windles is going to be called for a travel. He looks a little confused, didn't realize he was doing that. Kendall's inbounds for the Panthers into Herenek. Takes the ball down the court. Down to Colin Springer, over to Kendall. Kendall looks for that pass inside, a little fake pass there into Hall. Gets on the ground to fight for it. A jump ball is going to be called. It's going to be possession to the Trego Golden Eagles. Windles inbounding to Flavin. Flavin takes the ball down the court. He's guarded by Tanner Herenek. Passes it over to Walt. Dribbles inside, going to be called, oh, nope, going to be fouled. Oh, he gets to shoot because that's a 15 foul for the Panthers. That's on number 15, Colin Springer. That's his second personal foul. Avery Jacobs getting set to come in for the Panthers after this first shot. To the line is number 11, Aston Wall. Walt's first shot is up and lances over the top of the basket and bounces back out. Walt's second shot is up. That one goes off the left side of the rim and out. Seams came away with, or Kendall came away with the rebound. Kendall tracks down that loose ball, trying not to get out of bounds. Picks up his dribble and goes over to Eli Springer and pops for a quick three. Makes it with 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Puts them 3 points behind the Eagles. They're going to work hard here to try to keep them from scoring again. 10 seconds left. His shot's up and blocked by Hall. Rennick comes away with it. 5 seconds for a shot. Goes up and good. And that's the buzzer. Your final score for the first quarter is 14-15. The Panthers only trailing by 1. They've trailed by as much as 6 in this quarter, so their comeback is impressive, and we'll hopefully see some more here in the second quarter when we come back.
Farmers and Ranchers Outlet is a locally owned and operated business in Phillipsburg, Kansas. As farmers and ranchers ourselves, we continually put our products to the test. We provide a variety of products including roping supplies, horse tack, mineral blocks and feed, healthcare items for your animals, and of course, we have all the apparel you need to get the job done and look good while you're doing it. Stop by our store on Highway 183 or shop with us online at farmersranchersoutlet.com.
We are taking wheat to the next level. As a producer of vital wheat gluten, advanced biofuels, and important co-products, Amber Wave. Vital, reliable, sustainable.
Welcome back to the second quarter of the boys varsity matchup here in the Chuck Newland Gymnasium. Corman into Seams. A little fake pass there. Up to Springer for 3. His shot's no good. Rebound. Rebound spot for and goes out of bounds, called off of the Trego players, who obviously wanted a block called there. Corman goes into Seams, whose shot is up and just barely rolls out of the basket. Windles passes it down to Walt, who's going to be fouled underneath the basket. I believe that foul is on number 0, E.J. Hall. Nope, it's on number 45, Caden Seams. That's his second personal foul in the first team. Shooting 2 is Walt. His first shot is up. Goes off the front of the rim, no good. Checking in for the Panthers is number 10, Carter Kendall. Seams going to take a seat. Walt's second shot is up. That one falls for him, the first out of 4. Heretic with the ball over to Corman. Eli Springer passes it down to Kendall. Kendall with a little fake, passes it over to Heretic. Heretic goes up for 2, and now the score is all tied up at 16. 7 minutes left to go here in your second quarter and the first half. Flavin over to Windholz. Corman tries to intercept that pass. It doesn't quite get there in time. It goes back out to Windholz. Over to Walt. Shoots that 3. Espinoza is going to be called for a foul there. That's his first personal foul and the first team foul. Kendall inbounding for the Panthers. Inbounds it to Herenick. Springer's shot is up and no good. He gets his own rebound over to Corman, who's wide open for a three. His shot's good. That puts the Panthers ahead by 3, their largest lead of this ball game. Trego is going to call a timeout. Coming into the game for them is number 22, Dreyer.
Farmers and Ranchers Outlet is a locally owned and operated business in Phillipsburg, Kansas. As farmers and ranchers ourselves, we continually put our products to the test. We provide a variety of products including roping supplies, horse tack, mineral blocks and feed, healthcare items for your animals, and of course, we have all the apparel you need to get the job done and look good while you're doing it. Stop by our store on Highway 183 or shop with us online at farmersranchersoutlet.com.
Welcome back to the second quarter. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. The score is 19-16 with the Panthers in the lead by 3, their largest lead of the ball game, as Flavin takes the ball down the court for the Trego Golden Eagles, guarded closely by Herenick. Over to Walt. Gives it back over to Flavin. Yingling drives inside and kicks it back out to Dreyer. Ball is tipped around, goes into the hands of Yingling, goes up for a shot, no good, rebounded by Kendall. Over to Herenick, who dribbles the ball down the court and takes it up for 2. His shot's good. Absolutely no defenders in there. That was a good take. Flavin takes the ball back down the court for the Trego Golden Eagles. Corman almost comes away with that steal, but doesn't get there. Windles with it. Corman goes in and tries to grab at the ball and comes away with a foul. That's his second team foul for the Phillipsburg Panthers, and also Corman's second personal foul. Flavin inbounding for the Trego Golden Eagles. He gets the inbound pass into Walt. Over to Windholes, who gets it back out to Flavin, takes it to the top. Windholes dribbles inside and kicks it back out to Yingling, who also dribbles inside, and that time he takes it. His ball goes into the net, bringing the Trego Golden Eagles up to 18, only 3 points behind the Phillipsburg Panthers. Herenick takes the ball in, gets it underneath the net, but can't get a shot up there. Eli Springer passes it into E.J. Hall, who gets fouled by number 21, Windles, or number 11. It is on Windles. He's number 3. Checking in for the Panthers for the first time is number 3, Mason Lauren. And back in for the Panthers is Jacobs. Springer passes it into Lauren. Over to Hall. Hall over to Herenick. Over to Jacobs. Passes it into Hall. Gets that shot up and gets 2 points for the Phillipsburg Panthers, putting us back in the lead by 5. Matching their highest lead of the ball game. Dreyer out to Yingling, who goes up for 3. His shot bounces off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Windles, who's going to be fouled. Fouls on Lauren. That's his first personal foul. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. The ball goes into Walt, whose shot is way off, rebounded by E.J. Hall, who gives it over to Eli Springer. Lauren with it, passes it over to Hall, who gets obviously fouled, but nothing's called. Herenick comes away with it and puts the ball up, no good. Dreyer comes away with the rebound down to Flavin. Flavin passes it out to Yingling. Yingling skip pass over to Walt. His shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by E.J. Hall. Springer taking the ball down the court for the Panthers. Coming back into the game is number 0, Dinas. screen is called on Mason Lauren. That's his second personal foul as EJ Hall takes a seat. And Carter Kendall comes back in for him. Yingling takes a seat for the Trego Golden Eagles. Walt inbounds to Flavin, takes the ball down the court. Goes over to Windholes, who waits for the offense to set itself up before moving. Passes it over to Flavin, who brings it right back down to him. Ball stolen away by Herenik. He dribbles it up and passes it into Eli. Gets called for travel. Took an extra step there before his shot. Windholes is going to take a seat, and Yingling's going to come back in for him. Flavin takes the ball down the court. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Over to Walt. Walt goes to Yingling, who's looking for a good open pass there. Drives in, gets fouled. That's a 5th team foul, so those are going to be shots for him. Fouls on number 5, A.B. Jacobs. That's his first personal foul.
For the Eagles, number 5, Mason
Yingling gets set for his first shot, hoping to close in on that 5-point lead. His first shot goes in, putting the Trego Golden Eagles at 19. Second shot bounces around a lot and falls in. Panthers now only have a 3-point lead. Mason Lauren takes the ball down and to score again and increase that back up to 5 or 6. Lauren with it up the top to Herenik. Dribbles in. Foul's going to be called on the floor, even though Herenik tried to get a shot off there. Foul's going to be on number 4. Flavin, that's his second personal foul, and the team's third for this quarter. 3 minutes left to go. Ball goes into Carter Kendall, who passes it down to Jacobs. Dribbles it a little bit into Lauren, who goes up for a shot, no good, rebounded by Dynas. Lauren tries to mess up with that rebound, but Dynas has a firm hold on it, passes it down to Dragan, who gets called for a travel, as the ball was kind of snatched out of his hands by Lauren there. E.J. Hall coming in for the Panthers. Oh, never mind. My bad. Mason got called for a foul. That's his third personal foul here in the first quarter that he's played in. Durian's first shot is looking really good. Hall comes in for Lauren. He's taking the seat with those 3 fouls. Windholes comes back into the game for the Trego Golden Eagles. Durian's second shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Herenik. He takes the ball down the court for the Panthers, guarded by Flavin. Gets called for a double dribble, even though it bounced off of Flavin completely. Dynas inbounds to Windholes, gets his play from the coach. Goes over to Aston Wall. Into Dynas. Over to Yingling, whose shot's no good, rebounded by Eli Springer. He dribbles it in and passes to Hall, who gives it to Herenik. Herenik goes up for a shot. His shot's good. Panthers now lead by 5 once again, matching again their largest lead of the ball game. Over to Yingling. Goes to Dynas. Dynas goes up for 2 and it rolls around the rim, no good. Goes off the Trego Golden Eagles. Kendall inbounding for the Panthers into Herenik. over to Springer, to Kendall. And Hall goes up for 2, giving the Panthers their largest lead of the ballgame at 7. Flavin getting set to come back in for the Golden Eagles with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter in the first half. Dynas goes up for a 3. His shot rolls out of the rim, no good. Rebound spot for, and Walt comes around with it. Walt goes up for 3. His shot's also no good. Fight for the rebound for sure, and Yingling goes up for a shot. Herenek comes down with the rebound and goes all the way down the court, loses his dribble into Hall's foot. Flavin comes back in. And Dreyer takes a seat. Flavin takes the ball back down the court for the Trego Golden Eagles, passes it off to Windles. Down to Dynas, trying to look for a way to get inside that three-point line. Some tough defense there by the Panthers, but Dynas is open for a pass. Goes up for a shot. What are you kidding me? The Trego Eagles definitely want a foul called there, with Dynas saying that Herenek caught him on the arm, but refs are sticking by their call, calling it out on the Panthers. Yingling dribbles around his defender for an open 3. No good. Rebounded by Windles. Dynas comes away with it, goes up for a shot. This time he's going to get called for a charge. Not a lot of happy people for that one. He'll take a seat as Espinoza comes back in. Herenek, guarded by Yingling, over to Kendall. Tanner gets the ball and goes up for a shot, and he's going to be fouled. He goes to the line. That's the 15th foul for the Trego Golden Eagles. Every foul after this, if they do foul in the next 30 seconds, is going to be a shot for the Panthers. Espinoza's second personal foul, number 33. Herenek gets set for his first shot. Ball is up, and his shot is good. Or is not good. Oops. Anyway. That second shot, hoping this one goes in. Doesn't go in, but he does get the rebound, so he puts it back up. His shot's no good. Rebound spot for. Jump ball going to be called. Possession goes to the Trego Golden Eagles. Flavin takes the ball down the court for the Golden Eagles. 18 seconds left to go. Obviously trying to get that perfect shot in so the Panthers don't have another chance to score. Windholes with it, over to Flavin. Back up to Yingling. 4 seconds left. Ball goes out of bounds with 0.9 seconds off on the Panthers. Whoever touches this for the Eagles has to go up with a shot immediately. Walt's shot is up, but it doesn't go in. So that's your final score for the first half. It's 27-20 with the Panthers in the lead by 7. Thanks for watching PTV, and we'll be back with the second half after this word from our sponsors.
Winners for
Hi, I'm Lydia Walker.
And I'm Jet Johnson. We're members of Panther Television and My Phillips County Online.
Both of these organizations work together to bring you this free broadcast of PTV Sports.
We greatly appreciate our sponsors, and we hope you support them as much as they support us.
Those sponsors include First National Bank and Trust,
Dana Graham of American Family Insurance,
the Hansen Museum,
Amber Wave,
Rogers and Associates Insurance,
Farmers National Bank,
Coombs Trucking.
Phillips County Health Systems.
Trinity Ag Cooperative, Inc.
Dr. Ron Juneman at Professional Family Eye Care.
Cliffs Welding.
Mapeson Miller, LLP.
4C Land and Auction.
Phillips County Community Foundation.
Phillipsburg Chamber and Main Street.
And Phillips County Convention and Visitor Bureau. Additional thanks to Golden Plains Credit Union.
And individuals who also donate to Panther Television.
Thanks again for watching.
Go Panthers!
To the beach, y'all. Let's go.
Cashman's freshman guard. Ryan Rodriguez, freshman guard. Owen Miller, freshman post. Caleb Leidig, freshman guard. Mason Lauren, sophomore guard. Eli Springer, sophomore guard. Aiden Shaw, sophomore post. Zane Shields, sophomore post. Zach Delaney, sophomore guard. Cleveland Corman, junior guard. Tanner Heridic, junior guard. Colin Springer, junior guard.
Blaze Christie, junior guard.
EJ Hall, junior post.
William Jessup, junior guard.
Dalton McGrath, junior post. Cody Summit, junior guard. Caden Seams, senior post.
Avery Jacobs, senior guard.
Carter Kendall, senior post.
For 140 years, you've given us the chance to be a part of your community and support our rural lifestyle. You've shared your dreams and allowed us to celebrate with you. We are proud to be a part of this wonderful community, a place we all call home. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you for 140 years. First National Bank and Trust.
Caitlin Rothi, senior. Carissa Keaton, senior. Cody Wood, senior. Emma Shields, senior. Cameron Chestnut, sophomore. Kyla Burgess, freshman. Emily Russell, freshman. Anna Skimper, freshman.
Adrian Hassel, senior trombone.
Callie Leidig, senior flute.
Leighton Wyatt, senior trumpet.
Hannah Walker, senior clarinet.
Ella Raker, sophomore trumpet. Skylar Russell, sophomore trombone.
Jesse Detmer, sophomore snare.
Braden King, freshman drummer.
Carter Grody, freshman baritone euphonium. Hannah Umbarger, freshman flute.
Cadence Ewing, freshman flute.
Griffin Hammonds, freshman trumpet.
Jacqueline Craig, freshman trumpet.
Hi, I'm Lydia Walker.
And I'm Jet Johnson. We're members of Panther Television and My Phillips County Online.
Both of these organizations work together to bring you this free broadcast of PTV sports.
We greatly appreciate our sponsors, and we hope you support them as much as they support us.
Those sponsors include First National Bank and Trust,
Dana Graham of American Family Insurance,
the Hansen Museum,
Amber Wave,
Rogers and Associates Insurance,
Farmers National Bank,
Coombs Trucking,
Phillips County Health Systems,
Trinity Ag Cooperative Inc.,
Dr. Ron Juneman at Professional Family Eye Care,
Cliffs Welding,
Mapeson Miller LLP,
4C Land and Auction,
Phillips County Community Foundation,
Phillipsburg Chamber and Main Street,
and Phillips County Convention and Visitor Bureau. Additional thanks to Golden Plains Credit Union
and individuals who also donate to Panther Television.
Thanks again for watching.
Go Panthers!
Brian Moffitt, Senior Captain, Base.
Anna Kennedy, Senior Captain, Back Spot. Lucy Voss, Senior, Back Spot. Brooklyn Roth, Junior, Base.
Emma Dynas, Sophomore, Base. Valerie Soliday, Sophomore, Flyer. Miley Moffitt, Sophomore, Back Spot. Ariane Ebner, Sophomore, Flyer. Ella Ricker, Sophomore, Base. Valeria Hernandez, Freshman, Base. Lydia Patterson, Freshman, Flyer.
Hey Serena, what's up?
Can I get some of those prescription sunglasses that Taryn got last year that helped her three-point shooting?
Absolutely.
Hey, Dr. Dearman, can I get a pair of those too?
No problem. Just don't tell Taryn.
Seriously, Dr. J, I thought those polarized sunglasses were just for me. Dr. J, even Yoki?
Tell Coach I'll be shooting threes all season. You can also get your prescription sunglasses from Dr. Juneman.
Just go to Dr. Ron Juneman's Facebook page and click on Shop Now or call his office. Make my eye doctor your eye doctor.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny dreams fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Welcome to the second half of the Phillipsburg versus Trego boys varsity basketball matchup. Score is 27-20 with Panthers in the lead by 7. On the court for the Eagles is Winholz, Yingling, Espinoza, Walt, and Flavin. For the Panthers is Collinspringer, Eli Springer, Corman, Hall, and Seams. Hall inbounds for the Panthers as they start off this half. Hall working against Yingling. The Eagles are going to be called for a shove. That's on Espinoza. It's his third personal foul. Hall with it, goes up for a shot, no good. Rebounded by Espinoza over to Flavin. Yingling with it up to Espinoza. Hands it off to Flavin. Flavin gives it to Walt over the three-point line. He dribbles in and he's going to be fouled. Oh, there's an illegal screen called on Purple. That's on Windles. That's a second personal foul. Trego's coach is not happy with that call. Seams with it out to Springer. Goes up from three. No good. Rebounded by Windles over to Flavin. Flavin takes the ball down the court. Over to Flavin. Pass to Flavin is tipped away by Hall into the hands of. Yep. Ball goes up for a shot. His three-pointer's good. Corman goes over to Springer. Springer tries to get it up to Hall, no good. Corman's going to try to save it in.
You gotta be aware of that.
But he steps out of bounds with it. 6.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Flavin inbounds to Yingling. Over to Walt. Walt goes up for two. Might have been fouled there, but nothing was called, so Seams comes away with the rebound. Walt comes away with the steal. Goes up. He's going to be called fouled on the ground. Foul's going to be on 12, Eli Springer. That's the second team foul for the Phillipsburg Panthers. Nope, first team foul for the Phillipsburg Panthers, second for Eli Springer. Flavin inbounding for the Golden Eagles. Goes off the hit, off of Cleveland Corman's hands, and he's going to step just a toe out of bounds there. Flavin back to inbounding. This time gets it over Corman's head. To Windles. Springer's going to interact with that pass a little, but it's going to go into the hands of Espinoza, who gets it over to Walt. Gets it off the glass for two. Panthers have yet to score here in the third quarter. Springer over to Corman, over to the other Springer. Thinks about shooting, but doesn't. Drives in. Hall gets the rebound. Goes up for two and gets it. Putting the Panthers back in the lead by 4. Flavin coming down with the ball. Over to Windles. Windles drives in. His shot's up and good. Springer gives it over to Corman. Seams gets it over to the other Springer. Up to Corman. Gets it over the heads of the defense to E.J. Hall. Windles calls over for kind of no reason in there. Flavin gets the ball and passes it to Windles. Skip pass over to Walt, who's going to be fouled. That's the third foul for Eli Springer and the second team foul for Phillipsburg. 4:52 left to go in the third quarter. Eli Springer and E.J. Hall are going to take a seat. Kendall and Heretic coming in. Windles going to inbound for the Eagles. Walt working against Hrenek, trying to get into the paint there. Passes it out to Flavin, goes for three, nothing but air. Gets it to Hrenek, bounces it off his foot. Espinoza goes up for a shot and gets 2 points, bringing him back within shooting distance of the Phillipsburg Panthers score. Corman with it, up to Kendall.
He's pushing a full extension on that.
Over to Springer in the corner. Up to Hrenek. Ball gets knocked out by Windholz. And out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball. Dynas comes back in.
Let's go,
Oh, Hudson Dynas coming in for the Eagles.
We've been extending all night.
Seems gets his third foul, and the team's third foul there with a shove call. Flavin comes down, comes across the timeline with the ball. Dribbles over to Windholz. Back out to Flavin. Thinks about that three, doesn't take it. Over to Walt. Back over to Flavin. Yingling going to get fouled there.
145.
The fourth personal foul for Caden Seams here with 3 minutes 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Yingling taking his first shot. From the rim, no good. Hall coming in for Seams is going to take a seat with those 4 fouls. Second shot is good. Panthers now only lead by 1. They really need a score here on this possession. Over to Corman, passes it up to E.J. Hall, who goes up for a shot and is fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Hoping to place some distance between their score and the Golden Eagles. Foul is on number 3, Windholz. That's his third personal foul and the third team foul for Trego. EJ's first shot is good. And a nice 2-point distance and scores.
Hudson, you have 0.
Dare coming back in. EJ's second shot is also good. Puts them at 33. Clavin coming across the court with the ball. Over to Dreher. Dreher tries to get it into Hudson Dynas, but it's stolen away by E.J. Hall. Hrenek gets it, tries to pass it right back to Hall, who's not prepared for that pass. Flavin with it. Passes it over to Yingling. Yingling picks it up and goes to Hudson Dynas. Goes up for 2. His shot's no good. Dreher tries to save it in, but steps out of bounds. Kendall's going to inbound for the Panthers into Colin Springer. Springer takes the ball across the timeline for the Panthers over to Hrenek. Hrenek passes it. Oh, doesn't pass it. Puts it down for a dribble. E.J. Hall comes away with the rebound and puts it back up for 2. From the Panthers at 35 with 2:42 left here in the third quarter. Yingling with it. Over to Dreher. Hudson Dynas pops up for 3. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Colin Springer. Colin Springer passes it up the court to E.J. Hall. Hudson's going to foul. Hudson Dynas is going to foul. So his first personal foul, team's 4th. E.J. Hall goes to the line to shoot 2. He's been doing pretty good from the free throw line here this game. His first shot's good. Second shot is up. That one bounces off the top of the rim, no good. Windholz comes away with the rebound, and Yingling comes down with the rebound. Dynas tries to tip it back up, doesn't go in. Springer with the rebound over to Hrenek. Back up to Springer. Kendall dribbles in and is gonna be fouled. That's Dreher's first foul. Kendall goes to the line to shoot. Kendall's first shot is in the basket for a point. Getting set for his second shot. And goes up and bounces off the back of the rim, no good, into the hands of Walt. 2 minutes left to go. Walt's going to be fouled and head to the line to shoot two. The foul is on number 2, Cleveland Corman. That's his third personal foul. 15. Aston Walt getting set for his first free throw. That one goes up and right in the basket for a point. Bringing him 6 points, only 6 points away from the Panthers score. Dynas takes a seat and Espinoza comes back in. Owen Miller comes in for E.J. Hall. And Jacobs comes back into the ballgame.
Foul is called. Number 33, Sammy Espinoza.
Espinoza picks up his fourth foul here, and Owen Miller, right after getting into the game, heads into the free throw line to shoot. His first shot's good. It's a good feeling for your first thing to do when you get into the game, to score for your team. His second shot doesn't go in. It's kind of rebounded by Walt, but he loses the grip on it, and Miller comes away with it. Springer dribbles a little and hands it over to Kendall. Kendall skip pass to Miller on the other side. Miller passes it off for Espinoza's hands back to himself. Kendall gets it into Hrenek. It dribbles up and goes for a shot, no good, rebounded by Flavin. Flavin passes it to Yingling, whose shot's no good, rebounded by Dreher. Dreher's shot's no good, rebounded by Miller. And Springer takes the ball across the timeline for the Panthers. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go. Something's going to be called. The foul is on Carter Kendall. It's called for a moving screen, I believe. It's his first personal foul. Dreher tries to take the ball inside, gets called out of bounds. Kendall passes the ball into Springer. And takes the ball down the court for the Panthers. 54 seconds left to go in here in your third quarter. Over to Jacobs. Jacobs drives inside, kind of goes up. Miller comes away with it. Miller gets those 2 points. He's now at 3. Flavin with it, hands it off to Walt. Walt drives in. Shot goes off the side of the backboard. Miller comes away with that rebound as well, over to Kendall, who takes the ball back out for the, tries to go up for a shot, and the rebound is still being fought for. Jacobs comes away with it, tries to go up for a shot, another rebound fought for, goes off the hands of a Trego player and out of bounds. It's going to be Panther ball.
15 screen for 14.
Jacobs inbounding. Looking for that pass, gets it into Springer. Springer trying to set up an offense here that they can run here in the last 8 seconds. Herrera gets the ball tipped away from him. 3 seconds left. Springer goes up for a shot, and his shot is almost good. Very close. That's the end of your third quarter with the Panthers at 40 and Trego at 31.
Taking wheat to the next level. As a producer of vital wheat gluten, advanced biofuels, and important co-products, Amber Wave. Vital, reliable, sustainable.
Welcome back to the final quarter of the Trego versus Phillipsburg varsity boys basketball matchup. The score is 40-31, and it's Trego possession to start off this quarter. Over to Windholes, to Yingling. He's going to be fouled. He fouls on number 0, Hall. That's his first personal foul.
EJ Hall, his first, team first, at the line shooting 2.
He seems to think that should have been on someone else. Yingling's going to be shooting. His second shot's good. Herrera over to Springer, Springer to Jacob. Jacobs into Hall. Hall goes up for a shot, no good, but he gets his own rebound. He puts another shot up, no good. Rebounded by Dynas. Dynas passes over to Flavin, who takes the ball across the timeline for the Eagles, over to Windholes. Windholes drives in, goes up for a shot. His shot's good. That puts the Trego Golden Eagles at 34, closing in on the Panther lead. Now they only trail by 6. The Panthers, Colin Springer takes the ball across the timeline. He passes over to Herrera. Herrera drives in. Gets the ball up and over the rim, putting the Panthers at 42 as Flavin works to take the ball back across the court for the Eagles. Over to Windholes, who holds on for a second. Over to Yingling, almost underneath Panthers' feet. Goes over to Herrera, to Jacobs. Out of Eli Springer's hands and out of bounds. 6:40 left to go in this fourth quarter. Corman coming back into the game for the Panthers. Jacob's going to take a seat. Flavin with it. Over to Dynas. Dynas goes to Walt. Passes it over to Yingling. Walt drives in, goes for 2. His shot's good. Panthers now lead by 4 with 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Over to Corman. Corman picks up his dribble and passes to Herrera. Herrera goes over to Corman, who stops and pops for 3. No good. Yingling came away with the rebound, passes it up to Walt. Yingling goes up for a wide open 3. His shot's good. They only trail by 1 point now. The Panthers have been in the lead for the majority of this ball game, but their lead is threatened here with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The ball is stolen away by Graydon Dynas. Walt over to Yingling. Yingling drives in. He goes up for a shot, and he is definitely fouled. I don't know what they're complaining about. I believe the foul is going to be on number 12. Yep, number 12, Eli Spear. That's his 4th personal foul. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in your 4th quarter. Panthers going to call a timeout, a full timeout, and we will be back in a minute after this word from our sponsors.
For 140 years, you've given us the chance to be a part of your community and support our rural lifestyle. You've shared your dreams and allowed us to celebrate with you. We are proud to be a part of this wonderful community, a place we all call home. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you for 140 years. First National Bank and Trust.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny dreams fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance.
5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in your 4th quarter here in the varsity boys basketball matchup. Yingling setting up to take 2 free throws that could potentially put the Trego Golden Eagles in the lead for the first time in 3 quarters. His first shot's no good, but he could still tie if he makes the second one.
This way.
His second shot's also no good. Seams comes away with the rebound. You know, that's a relief for the Panthers. The Springer takes it across the timeline. Springer into Seams, dribbles and hands it over to Herenek, drives in. His shot's up and good. The Panthers now lead by 3, a lot safer lead. Yingling's shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Seams. Over to Herenek, over to Corman. Corman looking for a good pass there, gets it up to Springer. Passes it over to Herenek. Gets it over the heads of the defenders into Seams, whose shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Walt. Windles takes it across for the Golden Eagles to Flavin. Flavin drives in and kicks back out. Dynas with it over to Yingling. Flavin to Yingling. Yingling takes a couple dribbles and passes out to Walt. It goes all the way in and gets fouled on the floor. That's going to be the 3rd team foul for the Panthers in the 4th quarter. Officially at the halfway mark. 4 minutes left to go. That's Cleveland Corman's 4th personal foul. Flavin inbounding for the Eagles. Herenek comes away with that steal. Dribbles all the way down, tries to get that shot off, but passes it down to Paul, who gets it up in the basket for 2. Panthers now lead by 5. 3:50 left to go. Walt dribbles in. He gets fouled by number 15, Colin Springer. I think that's his 3rd. Yep, that's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team for the Phillipsburg Panthers. Walt going to be shooting 2. His first shot's good. Lauren comes back in. Puts Cleveland back on the bench. Walt's second shot is up and also good. That puts them 3 points behind the Phillipsburg Panthers as Lauren takes the ball across the court. Passes it over to Herenek. Herenek drives in, loses his footing a little bit. Lauren's 3-point shot is no good. Herenek looks like he's having a problem. The floor is slippery. That's what he was talking about. Panther student section applauding for Gehring wiping the court off. As Flavin takes the ball across the court for the Golden Eagles. Windholz over to Dynas. Dynas goes up for a three, rebounded by Tanner Horenik. Lauren drives in, goes up for a shot. His shot's no good, rebounded by Horenik. Goes over to Seams. Seams goes up for two. Flavin with the ball with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Windholz has the ball. He drives in. Going to be fouled by E.J. Hall. That's his second personal, team's fifth. Windholz goes to the line to shoot some free throws.
Panthers, E.J. Hall, his second team fifth at the line for the Trego Eagles, Jared Windholz.
First free throws up, no good. Eagles know these free throws are crucial to trying to catch up to that Phillipsburg Panthers lead. They only lead by 5 points. His second shot rolls into the basket. Panthers now lead by 4 as Lauren takes the ball across the court.
Watch, girl!
Backside. Hall with it. Skip pass over to Horenik. Up to Seams. Seams goes up for 2 and it rolls all the way around the basket and goes in, putting the Panthers at 50 points. Windholz has the ball, passes it up to Flavin. Flavin passes it over to Walt. Walt gives it to Yingling. Yingling drives in under the basket and gets fouled under the net. Oh no, never mind. He gets called for a charge under the net. And Tanner Horenik there to take that charge. That's the first team foul called on the Trego Golden Eagles in this entire quarter. There's only 2 minutes left to go. That's Yingling's second personal foul. Trego calls a timeout, full timeout.
Build a meaningful career that you'll enjoy at Phillips County Health Systems.
What is important to you and how can we help fulfill that? Because work isn't just punching that time clock and getting $1 for that work. It's also having that fulfillment of satisfaction of a job well done.
Collaborate with a professional team.
We have a very team-oriented environment here. We like to collaborate on our patients.
Enjoy flexible scheduling.
If it's working from home, if it's being able to have a flexible schedule to attend activities, we try to provide it as much as possible. We try not to just cookie cutter, this is what you have to do. We want to listen to what are the values of that person and how can we accommodate them.
Find meaning with important work.
Well, I think healthcare is one of those areas that will always be a needed field. We're able to provide top-notch, evidence-based interventions that patients don't have to travel for.
Join our Phillips County Health Systems team.
Welcome back to the final 2 minutes of the boys varsity basketball matchup. It is Panther ball, and they do lead by 6 points. Seams and Lauren playing a little game. Lauren gets fouled by number 11, Walt. That's the second personal foul, or the first personal foul, the second team foul. Minute and 40 left to go. Lauren passes it in to Springer. Hall goes goes up for three. His shot's off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Dynas. Dynas gets called as a travel. He obviously thinks the refs hate him. Carter Kendall comes in for EJ Hall. Ball gets inbounded to Colin Springer. Tanner's shot is blocked. Springer with it up top, goes over to Kendall. Kendall dribbles and passes it into Hrenek, who doesn't quite get a hold of it, and Flavin comes away with it. Steal. Walt goes up for a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Dynas. Dynas is going to be fouled over the back and head to the line for two. You can tell by the look at his face, he's thinking finally. A minute left to go in the fourth quarter. That's Springer's fourth personal foul in the team's fifth or more. First shot's good. In for the Panthers is Hall. Corman in for Mason Warren. 1 minute, 2 seconds left to go. Phillipsburg leads by 5. Dynas' second shot is no good. And Panthers get the ball across the timeline. Has it up top. Some tight defense being played here by the Trego Golden Eagles as they try to get the ball back. Looks like they've turned to a fouling game, and they do have 3 fouls to waste before they have to worry about Panthers shooting. There's only 37 seconds left, and they are trailing by 5, so anything to get the ball in their possession. Corman inbounding the ball. Ball gets taken away by Windles, and he goes straight to the basket. Doesn't go in. A little bit of a dog pile there, but it's going to be called a jump ball. That gives it to the Panthers' possession. Hrenek with it over to Springer. Up to Corman. Foul's going to be called? Intentional foul. That's going to be Dynas' fourth foul. Hall's first shot is good. It's nothing happier than the Panther crowd right now. Second shot's no good. "30-second timeout for the Phillipsburg Panthers. Oh, never mind. Full timeout for the Phillipsburg Panthers. You know the drill. We'll be back here with you in 1 minute.
Are you looking for reliable insurance options in Phillipsburg, Kansas? Look no further than Rogers & Associates Insurance. Our team is dedicated to providing great options for home, agriculture, auto, and commercial insurance. Whether you're a homeowner, farmer, or business owner, we have the coverage you need to protect what matters most. Trust us to provide you with personalized service and competitive rates. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance today to learn more about our insurance solutions.
The Hansen Museum of Logan, Kansas is where history and creativity unite. For over 50 years, we've been your cultural hub, offering a diverse range of exhibits, from captivating Lego brick displays to timeless joy of Bob Ross's art. But we're not just a museum, we're a community gathering space. Join us for thrilling events like Murder Mysteries or celebrate creative talents at one of our many events. At the Hansen Museum, we're not just...
And welcome back to the final 22 seconds of the Phillipsburg versus Trego boys basketball varsity matchup.
Foul on Trego's number 5, Mason Yingling, his 4th.
Yingling picks up his 4th personal foul there. That's the team's 5th foul, so Hrenek goes to the line to shoot 2. Things are looking good for the Panthers here with 20 seconds left to go. As Hrenek takes his first shot, which is good. That puts the Panthers ahead by 7. You can see the light in the Tregel's eyes die just a little. Hrenek's second shot is up and also good. Still 20 seconds left to go. Walt takes a deep 3, no good. Rebounded by Corman. Walt takes another random 3. A jump ball. Four seconds left to go. Windholz goes to Yingling, and that's it. That's the game. Phillipsburg won that game by 8 points. Thank you so much for watching the PTV's live stream.
Hi, I'm Lydia Walker.
And I'm Jet Johnson. We're members of Panther Television and My Phillips County Online.
Both of these organizations work together to bring you this free broadcast of PTV sports.
We greatly appreciate our sponsors, and we hope you support them as much as they support us.
Those sponsors include First National Bank and Trust,
Dana Gramman of American Family Insurance,
the Hansen Museum,
Amber Wave,
Rogers and Associates Insurance,
Farmers National Bank,
Coombs Trucking,
Phillips County Health Systems,
Trinity Ag Cooperative Inc.,
Dr. Ron Juneman at Professional Family Eye Care,
Cliffs Welding,
Mapeson Miller LLP,
4C Land and Auction,
Phillips County Community Foundation,
Phillipsburg Chamber and Main Street,
and Phillips County Convention and Visitor Bureau. Additional thanks to Golden Plains Credit Union
and individuals who also donate to Panther Television.
Thanks again for watching.
Go Panthers!